tonight on Six Ed World.
Surprise, bitch. We're back. Did you ever think you were ever going to see us again? Anyway, so we're back and we will jump right into the podcast right now. But I just want to say really fast why we have been gone for like fucking a million years, like 5 months or something.
I'm so sorry.
Take it away.
That is my fault. All my fault. Yeah, I just, every time we tried to do it, dude, like, I would get, like, sick or I would have an appointment and we kept, like, postponing it and postponing it and postponing it. And, like, we finally got to do it today.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah, it's just, like, Myra has, like, health issues. So, from time to time, she just can't physically do stuff. It wasn't because we were just like, whatever. But, like, you know. Fuck it. But the few times that you felt good, you had an appointment or something that, you know, we couldn't do it. But we just couldn't get it together. But anyway.
I really tried, though. I swear. It just, this shit gets in the way, unfortunately.
But that led us to our next thing that we have to say is that I got an idea. And I got this idea. And I just want to hear you guys' opinion on it. So, I thought for those times where we just can't get it together because of one reason or another, I thought, why not do something called Six Sad Podcast Unplugged? And basically that just means like, we'll do podcast episodes, but without the visual aspect of it. So basically, if they're listening to us, nothing's going to change.
Yeah, nothing will change on that.
On
the
Spotify podcast. Or iTunes. But if you're watching us, that, you know, that's just something that's going to be a little different. You won't be able to see us. But I feel like people who watch us, like, they're probably doing a little something. Even if it's on the screen, like, they're probably, like, on their phone on, like, Twitter.
Like, sometimes when I listen to podcasts, I'll be, like, cleaning my room, so I'm not really, like, paying attention to the screen or something. But, like she said, like, we're not gonna do that all the time. It's just gonna be, like, here and there.
And those will be considered as, like, extras.
Yes.
Don't consider it as it's replacing some of the visual episodes or whatever they're called. It'll just be extras. So, if anything, it's just a good thing. You know, it's like a bonus.
Yes.
So, again, won't change anything for the audio people that only listen to us, but for YouTube, it will. And our last bit of news before we get right to the nitty-gritty of this is this channel on YouTube, Six Sad Podcast, got monetized. So, I know, we're going to get a couple little coins.
Hey. I'm gonna hit up that value menu at McDonald's.
Oh, yeah, Birdman aesthetics. Oh, hell yeah. It's like, we don't get that many, like, as many fucking, views as, like, I don't know, fucking, what's Kendall Ray's,
Higher Mile?
Mile Higher Podcast.
Higher Mile.
They probably get a lot of coins. Plus, they get sponsors, but we'll get there. We're working on that. But anyways, we're now monetized. We want to thank you guys to every person who listened to even 1 second of it, because you guys helped us get monetized.
Thank y'all.
We have to reach a certain amount of, you know, minutes watched by the audience before you can get monetized, and a certain amount of subscribers, and we reached that. So anyways, thank you so much, and give this a thumbs up. Just because if you're on YouTube.
I thought you were going to be like, if you're on drugs.
Anyway, let's start. Sorry that was so long, but we just had to get through that.
Yeah.
So today is Myra's turn, and she has...
Back on to me.
The story of what?
It's the Dee Dee and Gypsy Rose Blanchard story.
Is it Blanchard or Blanchard?
You know, I don't know, but I say Blanchard. I'm gonna say Blanchard because that's what I've been saying. Which, by the way, it came out, like, we don't want to see it, but it came out on Hulu. This story.
Oh yes,
like a fake, like, acting one.
I have this sitting here. I have a note on that, and basically how, like, there was the documentary, like, a couple years ago. I can't remember when it had to been a couple years ago or something. Don't call me, on HBO, and that was a very well-made documentary. And somehow, I don't know if the documentary resurfaced or something, but it got more traction than before. Yeah. And I think some sleazy little director out there was like, we gotta make a show ASAP.
Yeah.
And I didn't see it, but I heard it was bad.
all of a sudden it's like coming out, and even the story it was told like in another channel. It's like, yeah, it's like being picked up or whatever.
People were requesting it a lot. Like, it just kind of like got resurfaced again. And even Dee Dee's the little girl, right? Or
no, Gypsy.
Gypsy is the daughter.
The daughter.
Well, even Gypsy said that was shit. That little show was shit. It's just not accurate, you know what I mean? As the documentary was.
I'm sure. I'd be pissed if somebody did it and it wasn't accurate.
But
I mean, we haven't seen it, so.
We won't.
And we won't. Yeah.
But anyway,
we saw the reel or like the documentary.
Yeah.
Like years ago.
But I personally kind of forgot like the details, so I'm excited to re-listen to this. So let's get into it. Just like, what's his name? I hate him. And because he's a bad person.
Who, what, when, where?
Philip DeFranco. Let's just jump right into it.
See, I've not seen him. Like, I've seen, like, clips of him, but I don't think I've ever seen, like, an actual video of his.
I'm not going to go into it, but he totally extorts his audience for money.
Oh, I know that. I heard that,
but
whatever.
That's why
scandal he was in.
That's why I made fun of him slightly. But whatever. Anyway.
Yeah, just because of the ripoff.
But anyway, Dee and Gypsy.
Dee and Gypsy
Rose is a good ass Fleetwood Mac song. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Gypsy.
Anyway. Okay.
Check it out.
You see your gypsy. Fuck. Nick.
God, at Virgin Records, where you at?
Stevie Nicks is like, she's not even dead and she just flipped over in her grave from my vocals. Anyway.
Okay. So.
For reals.
Let me get
I will
into it.
Grab her arm if she starts going like this to the table. Okay.
Because I am prone to do that. Okay, so.
Subscribe. Go.
Dee Dee and Gypsy Rose Blanchard is a story about a mother and a daughter. A true story.
I mean, there's dumbasses out there who really think that you're just telling us. Okay, anyway, sorry.
So, yeah. Dee Dee is the mom and Gypsy Rose, but we'll just call her Gypsy because it sounds like she's just Gypsy. Stop yourself.
Okay.
Dee Dee, the mom, suffered from she had a mental health illness called Munchausen by proxy.
And that is something we came to learn because of Real Housewives.
Yes,
and they accused Yolanda Hadid of having Munchausen.
They sure freaking did.
Give me a fucking family emoji in the comments.
Oh, yeah.
If you know what we're talking about. God, and I'll be surprised if I even get one.
I know. That's what I was going to say.
Any family. There's several families to pick from.
Yeah. So, and what Munchausen by proxy is when a caretaker, usually somebody taking care of
either
their kid,
a mom,
their an elderly or a disabled person, they kind of like make up an illness for them or exaggerate their illness to them,
like for like to get
they like the attention.
Bitch. She just got attacked.
Sorry about that.
You trying to go out after this or something?
So yeah, they do it for like they like the attention that they get from it.
There was an Eminem song actually. Now that I think about it, and he mentioned, I think a few times that his mom had Munchausen's.
Oh God!
Because I had the Eminem CDs when I was younger, and I love
and
Eminem.
you can have Munchausen, and then you can have Munchausen by proxy. If you have Munchausen, you create you say you're the sick one and you get the attention for yourself. But if you have it by proxy, which is like this story, it's like you're doing it to somebody else. Like in this case, Dee Dee did it to her daughter, Gypsy. She made her daughter sick, and that's by proxy, and because she liked that attention. So Dee Dee and Gypsy were originally from Louisiana, but in 2005, because of Hurricane Katrina, they moved to Springfield, Missouri, and this is where this whole story takes place. So Gypsy, the daughter, Gypsy's the daughter. She was born healthy. There was nothing wrong with her, and everything was fine until she turned 5, and that's when all the little illnesses started, like, mysteriously popping
I
up.
wonder why she started at 5.
I know.
Like, what?
I think one of the reasons was like, because one of the things that Dee Dee liked, she liked keeping Gypsy like a little girl.
So.
And I think like as soon as
not
she
that she's
saw
older at 5,
but at 5, I bet you, it's like, oh, it's time to go to school.
That's what I'm saying. Not that she's older, but she's,
and that's when like it like hit her, like I need to maintain her like a baby, because she always did. Like even Gypsy almost thought she was like childlike, and she was normal.
Didn't she lie about her age too?
Yes, she did. Yeah, she did.
Yeah.
So
like about to Gypsy, like try to tell her she was younger than she really was and shit.
I'm not really sure if to Gypsy. I know to like doctors and in documents she did, but yeah, it's coming up. So when she was 5, like the first one that came up was muscular dystrophy.
That's the first disease she made up.
That's the first one she made up, and that's when she started making Gypsy use a wheelchair. So
like I wonder how she thought, like came upon like, I'll choose muscular dystrophy.
I know.
Wasn't she like a nurse or something in the past?
She was.
So she had knowledge.
Yeah.
But why that? Like it's just interesting to know, like I'll do the muscular dystrophy.
Probably because like
something to keep her in the wheelchair.
Yeah. Ever since after she was 5, everybody saw her on a wheelchair. Not one person knew about this. Like everybody was like, yes.
Her dad too, huh? But her dad lived like far away.
Yeah, like, because he was like divorced. The mom.
I think he lived in Louisiana or something, huh? The dad.
Probably, and they had to move away. Yeah. You know.
So
when
he probably
stayed
just
after
taking his word, her word. Yeah,
he thought, he literally has said, I would tell her all the time that she was the best mom ever.
So she's got them all.
Yeah, full
gooped.
Yeah, so then, years went by, and then like more illnesses started like popping up, and some of the illnesses that Dee Dee claimed she had was leukemia, seizures, asthma, and hearing and visual impairments, learning disabilities, and she also had a feeding tube and a breathing machine, and was on a bunch of medication.
How did she manage to get Gypsy to believe that she had... Okay, fine. They're all insane diseases that you can't really fake, but seizures. How do you tell your daughter that you're getting seizures?
If anything, since she had so many medications for her, she could have medicated... No.
Oh.
She could have medicated her. She could have passed out, and the mom said, you just had a seizure.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Because I know from
seizures.
That's what I was gonna say. Because I know me from, I'll wake up in the hospital and I'll be like, well, "What the hell happened?" And then you guys and the nurses will be like, "You had a seizure."
Give the audience a little 5-second. What does it feel like right before you're gonna get a seizure? Do you know it's coming?
Yes. Well, for me personally,
you've had like 4 or 5 or
that I remember, and there's a lot that I just wasn't.
We didn't even know that it happened. It just happened, and the poor thing had to...
So you feel like something, like you can't control yourself, or I couldn't control myself, and then I would like look this way, and
then that point you already knew.
Yes. Well, at first it felt weird, and then like halfway I was like, it's happening, and then once I got to there, I'd be like,
but can you physically say it's happening, or you're just thinking it? Because at that point, you can't speak.
Not the first time, but the one, like the second and third time, I remember I was telling my mom, because I was really scared, because the first time that it happened, had to be in the hospital for a month, so I didn't want to go back to the hospital for a month, so I was really scared, and I was like, mom, it's happening, and then between the time that I'm pulled aside and I start to shake, it's probably like maybe like 20 seconds, and then like I'm out, like I don't remember.
And I just want to put this little tip out there just to help people out. If you guys have a loved one that like after they get a seizure, like for example, Myra here, she was saying repetitive
times,
like for hours and hours and hours, like the whole freaking day. She was just saying like gibberish.
I was saying No. Like
it was like as if she was speaking Spanish.
No.
But like gibberish.
But I don't remember it. I was like passed out.
But we have video of it and we showed her. But anyway, if you have a loved one that has had a seizure and they're just saying like gibberish, like I saw this documentary where people had Alzheimer's and they're very nonverbal and they would play them music. And they would start to like remember and sing along and stuff, and I was like, "Whoa!" It was like so like not a legit experiment here. Like I was like, "What if I play her favorite songs? What would happen?" And she started singing. She sang it perfect. And then we stopped. As soon as we stopped the music, she would go back to
no.
Yeah. Even in one of the songs, it leaked a little bit.
Oh, I know.
She sang along the lyrics, but she was just like, what was that? Chalino Sanchez.
No.
Y llegaron las flores de mayo,
ya lo ves levantado a lo macho, y mi amargo dolor me lo callo. And then I was like, no. Dude, I like morphed the
Can I
two
play
in.
a little clip?
Fine, I don't
tiny
care.
clip.
No. Todo el alma de hablar mentiras. No.
Ready?
Oh, no.
But anyway, back to the story. So anyway,
I'm sorry.
We just wanted to say that just because a lot of people like they'll just sit there. Their family's scared. Like, look,
if your family member is like unconscious or something,
play them their favorite jams.
You never know.
Yeah,
happened with me.
Yeah.
So, anyways, this poor girl had to
Dee
go through all these things that she did not need to go through. Like, trust me, it's not fun being in the hospital a lot. And this poor girl, with no need to be there, had to spend like 15 years of her life
freaking waste
unnecessarily. It's unacceptable.
It's awful.
Unacceptable. And the fact that the mom like
wanted to be at the hospital.
Dude, it's awful. I mean,
it's so fucking awful. I had it. The longest we had to spend there was 3 weeks. That was motherfucking awful.
And I was there for months at a time.
Yeah.
And so I feel really bad.
How could anybody willingly want to go there? I mean, well, she's got a mental disorder, but I mean, this is a different type of. I'm not saying people with mental disorders. I don't even get into it. You know what I mean. Anyway,
when this whole story we're talking about, like the whole ordeal basically happens when Gypsy's already a teenager. I think she's like 14 or 15 or something like that.
Oh, that's when it happened?
Yes. When did you think it happened?
I don't know, like 18? 19? I don't know.
Yeah, she was 14 or 15 years old, but she acted like she was like 7 or 8 because like I said, the mom just like kept her like childlike.
Yo, I'd be sitting there one day like, I can get up, bitch!
And she knew she could get
walking
up.
Out of here.
They've asked her, and she knew. She didn't know about the other stuff, but she knew she could walk. But she was so scared.
I know
of her mom that she didn't.
I am not minimizing the trauma that this poor girl was put through to believe that she had to stay there and couldn't just walk away with her 2 feet.
Yeah, so
that's what happens if these people like mess with your brain and you just feel like a prisoner even though you could physically leave.
I know, because she could, she could have just gotten up when she was in front of people and everybody'd be like, everybody would see her lie.
But that just shows how strong the mom had her in her grasp.
Yeah. Everybody around their town just saw them as like, yes, like the epitome of like positivity.
Girl, but she keeps it going.
Yes,
despite her.
Wow, and the mom, what a wonderful mom. Like what a wonderful little pair here. So they were both known around the town as, quote, the little darlings of the town.
We will never be known as that, and we would never have been known as that.
God. The neighbors, the little...
Oh, God.
They're probably like...
We hate our neighbors, and they hate us.
Just two of them.
No, just the two that live by us. But
no, but...
trust me, we're in the right.
Yeah.
Period, the end.
Everybody else, like, we're cool, and, like, they know.
We have two psychotic neighbors.
Just
end
two.
of.
Yeah,
Let's
everybody
go.
else is cool and they know what's up. Okay,
so we're not the little darling. Okay,
yeah,
whatever.
but we're not the little darlings. Their story was actually like well known, even like beyond like their little neighborhood, and they were able to go on like a bunch of news shows. They had paper articles, and they were basically like local celebrities.
They were famous locals.
Yes, they were
Locals.
Freaking locals. Like I said before, people thought they were inspiring, and they saw, oh, you know, look how many problems they have. If like they can do it and be happy and positive, we should be grateful for what we have and what we can do.
They would have so got me, man. I would have been like, damn, I have nothing to complain about.
I know, and you know, there's people truly out there like that, so that's why, you know, you gotta always like remind yourself.
They might
or
be
count your pennies.
Yeah.
You might be somebody that's going through something really hard. Like
every time we go through something bad, I'm like, okay, but we could be on the street, or we could be like, I don't know. You know, it could always be worse.
Yeah.
For anybody, whatever situation you're in.
Yeah.
I always think that every time I'm down, I'm like, okay, whatever, get it together, bitch. It could be worse. Like, relax. When you and my dad were dying at the same time, I was like, well, my mom could be dying too. It could be worse.
Lord.
Anyway.
So, like I said again before, Gypsy had to unfortunately spend a lot of time in hospitals, and Dee Dee, on the other hand, was spending all her time basically like just like thriving off of this shit.
God. Getting her little
freaking
high.
Yeah, scoring
rush.
She's like scoring free trips. So some of the trips that they took were basically given to them by Make-A-Wish Foundation, which they could have be using that money on kids that really like were sick.
That's disgusting.
You know what I mean?
Like scammed Make-A-Wish.
Yeah,
that's like not even the devil would do that.
I know. So you know, they went like to like Disney World. They went to ball games. They were invited to like galas, and like I said, they met celebrities. So, yeah, as you can see, like, Dee Dee wasn't just loving the attention and pity she was getting from having such a sick child. She was also loving all these, like, free and lavish trips and things she was getting.
She was on a pity tour.
Yeah.
Who caught Dee Dee on the pity tour? Damn, I wish I could have seen that. One
of the celebrities they met, well, before that, they met, just because I know you won't know. I don't think you'll know who this person is, but... because I didn't, but I know one of the
D-list celebrity did they meet?
But one of them that they met was the kid from the Lord of the Rings. Like I seen a picture.
The Hobbit guy,
the main character.
Yeah, I know who that is. Elijah.
Yeah, Elijah Wood.
Something.
Yeah, because there was like a picture.
I'm a nerd, but not that big of a nerd.
Yeah, I mean I don't watch that. Yeah. I just remember I seen him and I was like, well, I know who he is, but I'm bringing this other person. For a reason. So it was a country singer named Miranda Lambert.
I've heard of that name.
Okay.
I'm just not like that yeehaw to like know.
Yeah.
I know Shania Twain.
Well, that Miranda Lambert, she actually wrote them a check out for $3,500.
Fucking hell,
and
man.
She wasn't the only one. Like so many other people like that they met because they were like meeting people. They would donate to them. And also regular people because their story went around, so they were like scamming even regular people.
Spree.
Yeah, so they were getting like money from like right and left, like however she could. And on top of donations, she was also claiming disability payments, which is not fair. Also to the regular public, because you're taking money from the regular public because you get that, you know. And she was also getting child support from Gypsy's dad. So this bitch had it going on.
God damn, she's running multiple scams. She's networking in the scamming world. Like, she's getting it out there. She's living it up.
And it's weird because she, you know, she had all her like little lies straight in order, like specified. Yet her house, I don't know if you remember, but when you seen it, hoarder, top to bottom. I mean, upside down. And the only thing that was in order, lined up extremely neatly, was Gypsy's medications.
Oh, shit.
Fake medications because she didn't even fucking need them. It's
well,
like
real medications that she didn't need.
But she would make him take him, like, absolutely unnecessary. Like
how did she not, like, suffer? Like, well, she did have some shit, like, go on, but, like, I'm saying, like, how is this girl alive with all that meds that she didn't need?
I know.
I take ibuprofen and I think I'm gonna die. You know me, I don't take pills. I only take them if I'm dying, like, on my period or something. I tried to not take ibuprofen a few years ago. I was like, I'm done because they damage your kidneys. They do a lot of stuff.
I'm a easy bitch, man. I'll be like,
I know.
Give that shit to me.
But I gave it a good couple periods. I was dying. I felt like I was dying. I was like, I can't. And I grabbed my bottle and I said, a toast to the inventor of...
I know.
That was a meme. The guy that made ibuprofen died. And everybody's like, girls, grab your bottles and nice. Put them in the air for the inventor of ibuprofen. But I really did toast to that shit because I was like, God bless you, man.
Yeah, because I mean, it's like, fuck it. Like, take it. Like, trust me, like, your kidneys are not going to go into failure if you take something.
I mean, they're not, but they do damage them over time. And
they do, but come on, you have to, like, seriously.
I'm just saying they do, but... You know, I'm going to die physically if I don't take something, so I really...
Well, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. It's like, just take it. Like, they're not going to do that much damage unless you're abusing them.
Me and, what's his name? Prince did not die of what they say they did. That man wouldn't even go near an Advil bottle, okay? So, if somebody said I died of a heroin overdose, Mara would know that was a lie.
Absolutely not.
If somebody said, oh, she took the whole bottle of Advil...
Absolutely not. She won't even take Tylenol.
The government killed her.
Yeah.
So Prince,
yeah,
allegedly, did not die.
No.
Of whatever they said that it was fentanyl or something. Whatever. So, he did not. I don't believe that. Never will. Anyway.
Yeah. So this poor girl, you know, she just wanted to be normal.
Sorry.
She just wanted to be normal. You know, at her age, she was obviously interested in boys, but Dee Dee, the freaking meddler, was not having none of it.
She was cock blocking?
She fucking was. I'd be like, get the fuck out of my way, dude.
Mom, get out of my room and let me just get your cock out of the way. Or what?
Get your cool.
Cock block. No, stop blocking my cock, Mom.
Cooch block.
Stop cooch blocking, Mom. She gets up, bangs the door on her mom, and she's like, I can fucking walk!
I know. I'd be like, I'm out of here, bitch, man. You're crazy.
Be like, I will walk in the front yard if you don't fuck off, Mom.
I know, seriously. I'd be like,
get the fuck out.
Give me some cocaine or
because
fucking walk out the door.
Because you can talk like that to white moms, but not Mexican mom. But she had a white mom. She didn't know her power. You can tell your white mom to fuck off, and the mom will be like, okay, Jennifer, geez.
Okay. Yeah, so she freaking starts telling Gypsy's, like, little friends, like, don't talk to her about that stuff. Because Gypsy has the mentality of a child.
Oh, my God. I'd be like, well, my vagina doesn't. Okay. Sorry.
What did I...
My vagina has the mentality of a 25-year-old, so fuck off, Mom. Get the fuck out. I'll walk. I'll fucking walk, Mom.
Yeah.
It's okay. You're like, what the fuck? I mean, sorry.
Oh,
anyway,
you were gone. I was gone. So anyway, yeah, that didn't stop good old Gypsy.
Ooh,
it's my girl.
Fuck yeah.
So she created, still a little nerdy, but still she tried.
Yeah.
Okay, she made an account. A Christian dating account.
Oh, jeez.
Dating. God, please don't let me date somebody on a Christian dating
Oh God,
site.
was it Plenty of Fish or some shit? No,
no.
is that even Christian?
No, there literally is a Christian dating site.
I know, but I thought
named Christian dating site.
Oh shit, it's called ChristianDatingSite.com.
Yes.
What the hell? That's so not creative. That's so not a lit name.
So
name it like Jesus is my husband.com.
I'm sure there's multiple, but she went on this one because that's all her little mind could think of. So she went on a Christian dating site, and that's where she met a guy named Nick Godejohn. And he became her boyfriend. Side note, Gypsy also had a Facebook account, but that Facebook was shared with Dee Dee. So, you know, she couldn't do her thing on that one.
Oh, God.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And Dee Dee was just like freaking, you know, like posting like little like family friend, like look at me with my disabled daughter, like pity me, look at us, like going through life together, like, just me and her.
Glittery,
pity me.
Memes, like glittery roses.
Yes.
Have a wonderful day.
Yes, like stuff like that. So it was just like that and pictures of themselves. And
like, I don't even want to tell my dad I have an Instagram, and I don't do anything. I literally post my freaking 90s toys on there. I'm like, Dad, get out.
So yeah.
You're like, anyway.
I mean, I know. I'm like, I can't relate.
But you know what I'm saying though? Like, get out. One time you almost let it leak. We had an Instagram. I was like, get the fuck.
I just can't help it because like I don't really care.
I don't care that much, but you know, I post my gay ass videos over there, and
I know, but that's why I forget.
I don't know, it's just weird.
That's why I forget, and like I'll just start talking about it, and then I forget like, oh,
I'm still,
Elizabeth doesn't
I'll
want
be fucking 55, and my parents will be dead. I'm still like, they're probably gonna see it from heaven.
Oh my God, who gives a shit?
I know. It's just a thing. You can't relate to it, okay?
I can't. I know. I'm always telling her like who cares? Just like fucking say it. Who cares?
When you spend half of your life, more than half of your life,
thinking
you can't like it's hard to like be like woo, like, you know. So anyway,
so yeah, they had this like Facebook thing, and you know, it was just pictures.
So it was like
of
a long
them.
distance. Is that how it started?
Yes. I think he was like from Wisconsin.
How old was she at this point?
Like 14
the
or
daughter?
15.
Okay. And how old was he? Do you know?
The same,
okay.
around. So yeah, they would just like post pictures of themselves with like cheesy like little lines. Them in the hospital, health updates, you know, like stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. Dee Dee and
you
Gypsy.
know, painting the sweet little picture.
Yeah.
You know? So since that's all that they would, you know, always post up because Dee Dee was in charge of that account, it came to a surprise when Dee Dee's friends came across, like, you know, obviously they were friends on that account on like Facebook. And, you know, they're used to seeing like the same old posts.
Yeah.
And like one day they read this post that was like so left field, and it like, they were like, what the heck? It said, that bitch is dead. And so they were like, this isn't wholesome.
She's like,
this is not
just said
Dee Dee.
the B word. She's probably more shocked. The friend was probably more shocked that she said bitch than that her mom was dead and shit.
Yeah. So immediately they were like, you know, this isn't like Dee Dee's
this is
essence.
not of
this
God.
is not of God.
I rebuke this in the name of Jesus Christ.
Yes.
It is not holy. It is tainted.
At first,
she's dark-sided. Anyway.
At first they thought, like, when they seen it, they thought, oh, like, their account probably got hacked or whatever. But then there was a couple more posts.
I live for that kind of drama shit on social media when shit like that happens. I'm like, get me some popcorn. Let's ride this out.
I know. We like that. Don't like drama in my personal life, but I love to see the drama.
If something happens, you're just like,
fold in front of my eyes.
Especially if you're on Facebook, that's so mundane over there. Like,
oh God,
give me some drama over there.
How we're not even on there ever.
Well, I haven't used.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, and I only went on there because like people were like, oh, make a fan page like back in the day, and you had to like, I don't know, like okay, fine, and I had to make like a regular page to make the fan page, and then family was like, oh, like, let us know what you're up to and stuff. And like, I don't blame him, whatever. Like, And I did it for a bit, but then I was like, I can't do this anymore.
I just got like so like.
I was like, I gotta post like my lit memes on Twitter.
I'm like not even gonna go check it. Like, I don't even give a fuck. I barely even check my Instagram, let alone my fucking Facebook, dude.
But follow us. But anyways, though.
I know.
At California Love 84 and at Mayra Stefanoni.
Yo, I'm getting acid reflux.
Can I put this in?
Yes. Fine.
Anyway, whatever. We ain't fucking
AKA,
professionals.
I gotta go get my Tums.
We're not professionals. And
Move it or lose it. I'm gonna go get my Tums.
That's what you guys like, no?
Yo.
Who has time for like professional ass people? It's so fake. Look, I'm not even in the frame. Can you even hear me? Tums on deck.
Tums on deck. Patron on ice. We can pop bottles.
We can pop Tums packages whenever you like. Anyway.
So, next post started coming up. And the next one that was posted said, I f***ing slashed that fat pig and her sweet innocent daughter.
Okay, I'm probably gonna bleep it on YouTube a bit. Okay. But they'll know what it says. It's just...
Okay.
I don't want this video taken down.
And her screams was so loud, LOL.
Jesus.
So at that point, two of Dee Dee's friends were like, okay, this is weird, because they knew that Dee Dee did have a sweet little daughter or whatever. So I think
sweet little darling.
Yeah. So the sweet little darling with the pink house.
Oh my god, I'm sorry, but Compton wants to... I'm so sorry.
So adorable.
Okay, people that are listening to us on audio, this is why you have to come here. You get to see our cat.
Yeah.
On video. Anyway, let's continue.
As fuck. So they decided to go over to the house at this point and found
the friends and stuff.
Yeah. When they got there, it looked like there was nobody home, but the car was there, so they called the police. And once the police got there and they went inside, they found Dee Dee's body, which had been slashed, like, like she had been stabbed multiple times.
I would have called the police from my house.
I know, that'd be scary.
I'm not going.
I guess they weren't like, sure. I mean,
I don't
never
care.
think. I don't know. But yeah, so they found Dee Dee, but Gypsy was missing. At this point, everybody thought, oh my god, whoever did this kidnapped Gypsy.
Got her. They got little darling.
Yeah, they got little darling, and they put it all out in the media and started looking for her and investigating the whole thing.
Probably like Amber Alerts up the ass.
Is she? No, yeah, because she's a minor, huh? I was like...
Maybe, yeah.
Or is it only for children? I think it's only for children.
I think she counts as a child because she is a child if you're under 18, right? I don't know.
Yeah, so they started investigating the whole thing. And from there, they traced the IP address from where those posts came from.
Cyber police.
Yes. And they were actually coming from a house in Big Bend, Wisconsin.
That just sounds creepy.
Is the house of her boyfriend Nick Godejohn.
Frick. Because I can't say the F word.
Yes.
But I probably already said it 100 times.
I probably did too. So from there on, they also as well started hearing rumors that like maybe Gypsy had something to do with it. Like maybe she wasn't kidnapped. And
the chismes were flowing in the local
they were flowing
arena
with the locals. They were having a field day.
They were chismeando. That's just like a word that means gossiping in Spanish.
And so once they go,
comadres got together chismeando. ¿Oíste que la Gypsy y la Debe que dijo que el puerca que maté a la puerca esta?
I was like, ¿qué puerca?
Oye, ¿qué chingados dijo de su mamá?
Que se coma, ¿cómo no?
No, eso está mal.
Sí.
No, yo le hubiera dado unos... Okay, let's go.
Yeah, so when they went, obviously they went over there to that house where that IP address was traced to, and Gypsy was there with Nick Godejohn. And so they were both brought in for questioning. they like immediately like knew already like she had something to do with it. It was like, you know, these people know what's up. And obviously Gypsy and Nick are not like contract killers type of deal. Like they didn't know what they were doing. So obviously I'm sure they made a bunch of mistakes and left DNA and evidence everywhere.
They're kids.
Yes. So yeah, so they knew that they had something to do with it. And as you guys can imagine, the entire town and everybody that knew them was shocked. Like, what? They've always seen like this little disabled girl, really sick, really sweet,
innocent,
yes,
with a sweet mother, best relationship ever,
and what, like she had something to do with killing her mom, like what, like they're like best friends,
as far as they knew, they were perfect.
And another like extremely shocking thing was when they first saw her in court. And what did they see? They saw Gypsy walking over to the front of the judge, and everybody's like, no freaking way. Like, they've seen this girl like all her freaking life in a wheelchair, and she's walking. Everybody like got it right there. Like, oh my God. And then it was all a lie.
And then she gets to the end and she grabs the microphone. She's like, I told you I was going to walk out, Mom, if you didn't stop cock blocking.
I know. To who?
That, in case you didn't get it, that was a joke.
Yeah.
Anyway, that did not happen.
No, that did not happen.
That would have been epic,
she talked really low. You could tell she was really scared because she's been sheltered. She kept saying that she didn't do it. So yeah, it ultimately let everybody know that everything was a lie, because if she didn't have muscular dystrophy, then she probably didn't have anything else of the other illnesses that she supposedly had, which she didn't. So in the end, both Gypsy and Nick were arrested. Basically just denied it. She even denied it to her dad. She was like, please don't believe anything that they're saying. Like, I didn't do it. Like, I love my mom. Like, I didn't do it. But obviously, eventually, proof came out of, you know, the conversations that her and her boyfriend had. And she just let him know, like, basically, like, the things that her mom was, like, putting her through. And they just wanted to, like, go off and live, like, the fairy tale ending. Like, you know, that's what they thought. And so they, like, put this plan into action where Gypsy was going to leave the door open for him. She had pre-cut tape that she was going to have ready for him. Like, she had everything ready for him. She was like, just when you come in, like, they were texting each other, basically. She was letting him know, like, where everything was and where to come in and where to go. And so after she provided everything for him, he got there. He sneaks in and she goes into the bathroom because she didn't want to see it, you know. She said that she could hear her mom screaming for her name, like, Gypsy, Gypsy.
Like, even if she's evil,
I know.
like, I can't. Even if it's, like, my worst enemy, like, I can't. If it's something I could
do
not.
It. And she did say that she could be lying, I don't know. But she did say she felt like, kind of like, she wanted to go help her, but she was like, no. So she just stayed in the bathroom, and I think, she said she took a Xanax too.
Oh, jeez.
To, like, calm her down and stuff.
Oh my God, nothing could calm me down.
I know. And so, yeah, he did it, and they, like, ran away together, and they have footage of them, like,
at, like, various
like, going into the hotel.
Places, yeah.
They even got personal footage of them filming each other.
I could be wrong, but wasn't there footage of them, like, mailing the, like, murder weapon to his house or whatever,
Something
but
like
it happened though. Like, he mailed the murder weapon to his house, and I'm pretty sure his mom said that he had, like, a mental disability. I can't remember which one, so I'm not gonna say. But I'm not saying that that's what people that have mental disabilities. I'm just saying he was probably maybe a little more naive.
Yeah, naive.
or just, you know, I don't know.
to, like, you know, like, just go along.
Yeah.
And while in prison, Gypsy has been interviewed and has talked some of the things that, you know, some of the details that happened. And
of the murder or of her abuse?
Of her abuse. Of why she, like did
drove
it.
herself
Yeah.
to that.
Yeah. And, like, the plan, about the plan, you know, to murder her
They're
mom
still
came about.
He's saying she did it and she's saying he did it.
They know that they were both, both admit that they were both there, but
as far as who,
like she
stabbed her,
like she says, well, he should get more time in prison because he's the one that actually stabbed her. She's like, I couldn't be capable of stabbing somebody. And he basically says, like, well, she put me up to it. She told me she was being tortured.
So it was him that did it.
It was him, yes.
But they're just debating on
but he, and I don't think that it's fair that she is gonna get out, but he's gonna stay in for life.
He wouldn't have done it if she wouldn't have pushed him.
I think if they're giving her a chance, they need to give that kid a chance. My personal opinion.
It's complicated with murders. Yeah. Like, I don't know.
But anyways, in her prison interview, she talks about how Dee Dee was always jealous of her attention. Like, she wanted all of Gypsy's attention to herself. So obviously introducing, like, a boy to her was, like, not an easy thing to do. But nonetheless, after she, like, got to know Nick and, like, she started really liking him and he liked her, she decided, like, she was gonna do it anyways and invited him to the movies. And so she said that Dee Dee flipped out because she said she was giving him too much attention. And when they got back to the house, Dee Dee, like, freaked out even more and forbade her from seeing Nick again. So
this is, like, what gets the wheels turning.
Fueling her.
This is the...
Yeah, this is what Gypsy said. Dee Dee was so mad at calling her a bitch and a slut. And apparently Gypsy says she had enough because that wasn't the first time she had done it. And makes you think that's probably why she never got up and stood up to her, because she
feared her.
Yes, like, she was mean to her. Like, she wasn't that sweet mom that everybody thought she was. So yeah, she had enough. That Dee Dee was very abusive towards her and would hit her. So she wanted to escape her mom and her super mega crappy life that her mom had given her. So that's when her and Nick came up with the plan to murder her and, you know, live happily ever after, you know, without her mom. So Nick, like I said before, ended up stabbing her to death while Gypsy waited in the bathroom. And that's basically what happened. And right now, as we speak, they're both currently in jail serving time.
When do they get out or what?
Gypsy could be out as soon as 2024. But Nick, from what I last heard, is doing life.
Jesus.
You know, like, it's the big question is like, who's the victim? You know, like, they were both victims, but, you know, if Dee Dee wouldn't have done it, you know, like, you can't drive a person.
It's like, you can't go and just kill people.
Yeah.
But it's almost like self-defense, like mental self-defense.
Yeah, and
but,
that's
like,
why
I do not condone murdering.
I know.
I'm just saying, I can see why she was driven to that, but...
So I guess we'll see. I think maybe Nick Godejohn's probably appealing.
I know, like, a lot of people are behind Gypsy and, like, oh, they should let her out and stuff.
Yeah,
like,
and I mean, 2024 is not that long.
I think that is a fair,
yeah.
What do you call it? Sentence,
yeah.
But,
like she needs to do some time because it's not okay. But yeah, she has suffered enough.
And, like, maybe he should have done, like, a little more, but I don't know. Just
yeah. So I guess, like, we'll have to see. I'm sure he'll appeal. They might reduce it. You know, but they might not. I don't know.
But that's how it stands right now.
Yeah.
But, so that's,
like, what do you guys think?
I guess that's, like, where it leaves off. Cause
yeah, that's it.
Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. Leave us a review on iTunes, we would be so grateful for that.
Yes, we would. Thank you.
But anyways,
see you on the other side, weirdos.